I see dead people. A mustard on the beat hole. Debo, any rap fella, he's a free throw. Man down, call it ambulance. Tell him, I can't do the next too fast. I can't rap.
All right, guys, welcome to Top Fellas.
Hello.
Today we're joined by Grammy award-winning rapper Ethan Mauha.
Yo, what's up,
We're
man?
joined
What's
by
up,
Ethan Mauha. Do you want to give us top three things about you?
man? Number one. No, we're gonna start with number three. Number three.
Start at number two.
Number two. I like raps.
But you're gonna like me. I'm rapping today.
Okay, well, you beat me to it.
I like raps.
What
I don't like
kinds?
rapping, but I like meat raps.
He likes
Meat
rap
raps
of the
are
day.
pretty- Rap of the day.
Yeah, you called.
Ooh.
You called.
Rap of the day. It's actually right.
Thank you.
You know, number one fact about me is I like slow dive.
Oh, okay.
What's number three fact?
Number three is I like Ethan Hawke.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
think that's a
enough.
bit of foreshadowing.
That could be foreshadowing for today's
Foreshadow.
episode.
Ooh. All right then, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's the end of the episode. Thank you for joining us today.
I see dead people.
Only jesting.
Only
It's not the
jesting.
end of the episode. I didn't even introduce my homeboys. We got there's Fred.
Hiya.
Fred, what you been up to?
I went to bed.
Giggity goo.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, come on.
Yeah, he did.
Brother, alright, fine. I went to bed. And I didn't sleep. I came to the studio. So everyone was like, oh, Fred, you lazy git, come down. I had to pay £8 for an Uber to get down there, bro.
Plank.
Why didn't you just catch the bus?
Because the bus wasn't there.
Brother, this guy's
Get out.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, do you want to listen to Ethan's failed take?
We're gonna start from the beginning. Failed take. Psst, I see dead people. Any mustard on the beat hole.
Yeah, I started a little
Debo,
too,
any rap
earlier.
fella, he a free throw. I did the wrong bit of the song. Sorry.
But yeah,
actually
good
sorry.
to know,
I know,
Fred.
I'm pretty
Billy,
good
how have you been over the past 2 weeks?
Pretty good. I don't know. I can't remember most of it. I don't have the best memory.
That's bad.
No, I
You can't remember most of it.
No,
That's
I can
really
remember
bad.
most of it. I just don't know what to say off the
What
top of my
about
head.
pub quiz at the Velo Lounge?
Yeah, that was good.
I really enjoyed
Always
that.
fire that.
I did really well on the most recent one. I
Yeah.
managed to know more than I was expecting.
Yeah, I got one that I never thought I'd get. It was I almost got it, but Oscar wrote it down wrong.
What was that?
It was the what's the longest river in Asia?
Oh, you
And
didn't
it
get
was
the
the
mark
Ya-
for that
It was
one,
the
did you?
Yangtze, right? And I told him write the Yangtze, and he wrote Yangtze, right? And then he got up and started shouting at Maddie, going, "No, that's right, like that, you know." And
How were you so loud?
I don't know. But he was like, "No, that's right, like that." And then he sat back down and he went, "It's all your fault, Fred. Fucking hell, man." And he just put his hands in his arms like that, and I was like, "Bro, it was one answer." Bro, for a whole pantomime.
You did walk in at the right time.
He threw
though.
a pantomime.
For a whole pantomime.
He's behind me. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
bro, he was behind Maddie the
Oh,
whole
he's
time.
standing
It's
right
like that.
behind me, isn't he?
Oh my god.
Like,
Yo, is that something?
Yeah, what? Was that?
I think it could have been.
Holy shit.
Oh, I
spin the
like that
wind.
bloke. He's alright. He takes me out of coffee. Anyways,
Moving on.
moving on. Briskly. Stop.
Hardy.
I have a cold.
Hardy.
That's fun. I'm
Do you?
building Lego tonight. That's gonna be fun.
Oh hell
That's
yeah.
wonderful.
Wait, what Lego are you building?
It's
The-
a dinosaur.
The
head.
dinosaur head.
Oh, I'm
Ooh.
so jealous.
I
That's
know.
pretty cool.
I want to die.
The dinosaur head.
The dinosaur head.
What's
Pretty good.
everyone's favourite
Acquired
dinosaur?
in London.
Yeah, the big Lego
Ooh.
shop.
What's your
Um,
favourite dinosaur, everyone?
Oh, I gotta try and remember the
The
name. What's the-
Dinocharius.
Oh, not that ugly.
I like the
That one
Dinosaurus
looks like a big
Rex.
goose.
Yeah, it was sick. Who would want a fucking big goose that you can
I wanna-
ride on?
I want
bro?
to
That's
punch
sick.
it in the face.
That thing would eat you.
Yeah, I'd win.
No, it wouldn't. It's got a bigger beak than you.
Did you ever see? If you ever see Billy in a fight with the T-Rex, help the T-Rex because the T-Rex needs it more.
Yeah, no,
That
mate, you
is
get
true, that
flexed
is
across
true.
the room by Billy, mate. That's
Who's
what
got
I-
longer arms, me or a T-Rex?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He can't win in a boxing fight, can he?
Who's
Who's got
taller than the T-Rex?
stronger jaws, the
Billy.
T-Rex or Billy? Billy does.
Billy.
He goes.
Billy.
He's got the sharpest jawline as well.
Mm.
Hot.
Who's got a bigger tail than Billy? I don't know.
Elon
Mate,
Musk.
Lots of people.
A lot of
Actually, lots,
people.
lots,
Elon
of,
Musk,
lots
guys.
of creatures, not people.
Furries.
I'd hope people don't have tails.
Furries. People.
They're not
Fur-
people.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
People. I see dead. Psst. I see dead people.
Right.
That's pretty fire.
Should
Okay.
we crack on with the episode?
Oh,
Mal,
Oh,
Wait,
right,
what
sure.
was everyone else's favourite dinosaur? I'm curious. Sorry.
Oh yeah, good point.
Dinosaurus.
Yeah, stupid answer.
Stegosaurus.
That's a good one.
I like a pterodactyl.
Why do you say the p?
That's what
No,
it's
it's just
called.
pterodactyl. The p is silent. No,
Yeah.
Well, you want to be
James
kind of
Man.
My name's not. My name's not spelled like that.
It's a pneumatic drill, mate.
My
It's a-
name's
it's
not
a
spelled like
James
that, but
Man.
like the pterodactyl's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
the T-Rex.
Petite man.
Oh,
Police man. Palim man.
Plim man.
Right. That was
Plim man.
that was it. Yep, guys.
Plam corp.
Oh,
As he dead
people.
people.
Oh, perfect.
voices, everyone. Inside voices. Let's get on with the podcast.
All right,
All right,
Mal,
yes.
what's your top 10?
My top 10 is top 10 movie trilogies. Oh! That's a pretty fire pick there. I'm sure everyone's got some
We got
crazy
some.
opinions.
Ooh. What's number 10?
Well, we'll start straight away then.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just. I go on notes because I
have
You
an
let-
I
iPhone.
have an iPhone. I don't get ads.
Do you
for
not
my
get
notes
adverts on Memo?
Yeah.
up. On Memo? So I got my lovely notes
You
up.
get ads on your notes.
Jukes does.
He does.
Memo, if you're ever looking for sponsors, don't look at us because we're not fucking taking you, you pricks.
Unless they give us like a bit of money.
No, fuck Memo. They didn't get the memo on how to make notes. Sorry, these
That
jokes are
was
just
very
really bad.
good.
That was bars.
These
That
are
was
top.
That was pretty. You know what is bars?
I see dead people.
Psst. I see.
Okay, we're
dead.
not doing that every time.
I'll tell you what is bars
real
though.
bars.
These
That is bars.
those are bars. All right.
All right.
I like your anarchist ideology. We don't take advertisements on top, fellas.
No, we do, just not from fucking Memo.
Oh, all right then.
Sorry.
Oh, fair enough. Why
What?
not them?
Because they're stupid. They put adverts on their notes.
Shout out to
sure.
Tornado, bro.
I
Oh,
mean,
wait, no.
Well, yeah. No, you got a
Maybe
point.
not. Maybe not.
Wait, what's going on over here? I was
Sorry.
really getting a bit
What-
agitated.
I just said shout out to Tornado, but you know, maybe not.
Don't do that on the podcast.
Maybe
man.
not. We'll cut that out.
Never shout at him.
Maybe not. Maybe
Hur-
not.
Never.
Hurricanes
You know
are
how
better
he
than
gets
tornadoes.
We're gonna be on his op list, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's
Next
it. We'll
thing
cut.
you-
We'll cut that bit out just to make
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
To make sure.
Getting cancelled in 2025 is appearing on Tornado's story and him calling you a
That is some
fucking
scary
cunt.
stuff. Yeah.
Fucking cunts.
I
Like
hang
that.
out. I hang out with
Why
Joe.
is
Joe
he
quite a
so
lot
plural?
actually. He's
Yeah.
just nice. He's just a nice guy.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah,
Why
I-
would you be a hater against that guy?
I hang out with him a bit. But
Yeah.
to the
Oh,
top 10.
Yes, to the top 10. So, in number 10 spot is the Vengeance trilogy. Does everyone know what
Oh
the Vengeance
boy!
trilogy is?
Oh boy!
the Tornado
So,
trilogy.
for the people that don't know, so
So,
yeah, it could be.
Depends what personality. he's
So
like.
it's what the main one would be Old Boy. It's,
Classic!
Old Boy, you've heard of Old
Yeah,
Boy.
oh,
The
man.
others are-
James Mann doesn't
Yeah,
shut up.
it's a
about
great
it.
movie. The others are Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and Sympathy for Lady Vengeance.
I need to watch the other
Those
two.
are great.
What is they them vengeance?
They them. We got Mr. Vengeance. He's a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got Lady Vengeance, who's
The Innocent
woman.
Vengeance.
and
Is
there's
she a
Old Boy,
woman?
the main one, which everyone loves. Everyone's got to see.
I don't know.
It's a
that one.
family-friendly movie, guys.
But how can a boy be old? Surely an old boy would just be a man.
You're gonna have to watch the movie to find out.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Have you
shit-
seen the film?
No, James doesn't shut up.
Watch
about
it with your
though.
family or Molly. I
No.
don't know.
Watch it with Molly.
I've
Watch
seen
it
the
with Molly,
trailer for
and
it. It
then
looks
when you
fucking
get to a certain
brutal.
scene, hold up a disc case that says "Goon" on it with Sean Williams
I've
Scott
seen
on
that.
it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And then your friend can later down the line use that to blackmail you,
Let me pull this up.
aka what James Mant did with me.
This was back in the era of a certain
You know
American.
I
the
was gonna know what you mean.
And this was before the twist, right? I'm not going to spoil it, but before the twist, if those who know, right?
What a twist, let's say.
Yeah.
Can't
This
say
was in
what.
the era of a certain American, right? And during this era, they talked and sent each other a
Yo,
lot
Simon just walked past.
of videos. So Fred, in his attempts to be a grizzly bear, sends her a certain video that I'm about to.
I wouldn't call myself a
Who
grizzly
you
bear.
who were
maybe
you sending
not.
this to? Oh. Oh.
So in his attempts
I think I can guess.
to
Wait, how
woo
about-
this woman,
Yeah, that's.
if it'll
yeah, that's
load,
what-
he
sorry.
sends her this video.
Absolute old boy.
All right, he sends her this video in his attempts to woo this woman.
We
Right,
got cooked.
Go on. That I've never. That is amazing.
So then what he does is he
Good
sends
film.
that to you know
Absolute
who,
film.
and then it gets to the twist. I look over to him. I've never seen this man do the same facial expression. And after the film ended, he just sat like this for fucking ages.
Real. That.
I felt like the guy in the film. That's like immersive cinema there.
I
all
said-
right?
I
was
said-
just
It's,
like,
it's amazing.
I gave him the old boy 4K experience.
yeah. I didn't get the 4K experience. I got the old boy experience as a whole. All right. Sorry.
Well, you know, let's just say you watch the movies and you go, "Fuck yeah, I love Vengeance," and then you watch the Batman.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh.
Batman.
Then you're like, "Hell yeah!" You know, those are some solid movies.
I need to watch what are the other two about? I've only seen Old Boy.
The Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance is a guy. He needs to like. I can't even remember the full plot for that one, but he basically he tries to like get something on the black market, and he gets his like liver taken away or something.
I've
I
been
think.
there.
I was about to say that.
And
No, I was
sold.
the guy that took the liver
So he tries to get the vengeance
by getting his liver back.
by getting his liver back. I think
I feel like I've heard of this movie for some reason.
Lady Vengeance. I can't remember that one. I haven't watched that since probably lockdown, so I can't
Oh,
remember
crikey.
the plot for that. But all I remember is it's banging. But
Oh, cool. That's a good top 10.
yeah,
Number 9.
pretty fun. Number nine. What is number nine? Oh yeah, I put the Cornetto trilogy on.
Oh,
See,
shit.
now I
Yeah.
can agree with
I
that.
put that
It
higher.
could be higher,
That is
but
a good.
I
there's
don't
a
know.
lot of good trilogies, so I don't know if it will be high. We'll see
Yeah, I don't
later
know.
on in the list.
I think that's just from gut instinct. I'd want to put that
Fair
higher.
enough.
Yeah.
What do you
That's
think?
Why-
completely-
Good.
Why do you
Yeah.
guys like it? Why do you
Funny.
guys like the Cornetto trilogy?
It's funny. and-
Funny.
It's funny.
I like the World's End the most.
Oh yeah, that's a good. What's
I've been
everyone's
to
favourite?
Wales, so I've been to where they filmed Hot Fuzz. Which
Oh,
was
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, we went on a location tour.
So
there.
did,
just,
me
like
and my
looking
friends.
around. It's so good to see the Hot Fuzz location.
I went with like Emily, Molly, Cara, and Buffy. It was a lot
Oh,
of fun.
nice. Yeah, I would probably say Hot Fuzz is my favorite.
Hot Fuzz is a banger.
Yeah.
I like Shaun of the Dead. I like them all. They're all
Yeah,
funny.
no, I like
Good
it all. They're
characters, like good set. There's just a
I
good,
think Shaun
good
of the Dead's my
series.
least favorite one. I can't lie.
I'd be inclined to agree. I'm
That's
not.
the one I've seen the
It's
most.
just like it just doesn't get as many laughs from me. I think personally.
I don't dislike it in any way, shape, or form. It's just the one I like the least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that scene though. I like the
Damn
syncing of the music with the hitting of.
See, that's a
zombies.
fire thing. I don't.
That's a bit of non-diegetic sound and diegetic sound in there.
I know.
As sound guys,
Well
you should
done.
know
A little
that.
bit of film knowledge there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
about digestic and non-digestic sound. I watched
Billy,
a whole
does he know
video
about sound?
Five Nights at Freddy's
What,
that
Fred-
told me about it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Yeah.
No comment.
Pardon me.
What?
Nothing.
I know what you said.
Sleep with people.
One eye open when I'm sleeping.
You have two eyes open.
No, that's gonna be you though.
Okay, but when you say it, you meant to close one of your eyes, and you just did it with two. Hey ho.
The
Like,
viewers at
Kendrick.
home don't know. Very roasted so hard. He just told me that I had one of my eyes open. That's not an L.
That was a roast.
Sleep with one eye open,
I feel
gripping
Ooh.
your pillow
Ooh.
tight.
He's really hitting the
So,
notes
thank you.
today.
That was incredible.
Thank you guys.
I
Thank
think
you guys.
I think you should sing.
Metallica.
I think you should start singing and
Tonight.
maybe even
that was
rapping.
beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You should.
I see
Yo, is
dead
that Young
people.
Lean over there? Yeah, it's Young Lean. Young Lean's in the house with us.
Yours-
Someone say lean.
Yours-
Lean.
I want lean.
Can't put down the cup.
Somebody to lean on.
yours-
Dude,
Oh,
oh.
damn, we got a musical number
Yeah.
this episode.
Top Fella's the musical for real.
Oh, that'll be the next one.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so Cornetto trilogy.
Cornetto. Banging
good
trilogy.
ice cream.
That's all
Oh.
I got to say.
Yeah.
Good ice cream,
It's
good
just a
movies. Done job.
Good ice cream, good movies.
Papa
I
John's.
would solidly put it as number
But-
9.
I put it higher.
You think you put it high? That's fair enough. fair
Depends
enough.
what your next pick's on.
Yeah.
What?
I think at one point it would have been
You
higher.
are on.
But
Oh, you just turned down a bit.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
It's just because you were peaking the mic when you were shouting.
Yeah,
earlier.
no. Okay.
doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. What I do.
I'll do quiet shouting from now.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll
I
control
appreciate
myself.
that.
Scream in my face.
Scream in your face. I mean,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
if
Maybe
it's
not. Maybe not.
going-
Please,
Oh,
I beg.
yeah,
I beg.
yeah,
I beg.
Okay.
I beg
Okay,
to differ.
No, what's it called?
Dr. Pepper, more like Dr. Dre.
You know Dr. Pepper's first name is Charles.
Yes, you did. Yes, you say that a lot, James. Yes, we know.
Well,
Right. No.
interesting.
Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
World's End's a bit bleak, but other than that, it's their sound trilogy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
it's called
perfect.
the World's End, so it's kind of. I saw a pub the other day in London called the World's End.
You
Yeah.
did.
There's
I've
one
been
in
past that one
Somerset
before.
as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, that's
I don't know why I said Somerset. There's one in bloody.
Somerset.
There's one like 20 minutes away from here. To be fair.
There's a pub in London called the Barley Mow.
The what?
The Barley Mow.
The what?
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, it's the oldest pub on Baker Street. Did you know that?
No.
Pretty wicked.
You can go.
Is that
in
where
there.
Sherlock Holmes used
Wicked.
to
Yeah,
That's
there
my
is.
next favourite
No,
trilogy.
It is
no,
20.
Whoa.
be? Whoa! That's my wicked.
yeah.
I
Sounds
like
like
that.
Tarzan.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I went to. I was in London. I walked past the World's End. It was
Hell
pretty cool.
yeah.
Did you? What did you think?
I was
End
like,
of the world.
I sent a picture of it to
Oh.
Oscar. I went. "There's a pub
And
called
he
the World's
showed me
End."
the picture, and I went valid.
That's a film reference. That is.
I like that. That's pretty.
I
Good.
walked past it on the way back. I walked past it on the way
references.
on the way back from Cyberdog and on the way to the Formula One exhibition.
Absolutely.
What's
Cyberdog.
Cyberdog?
Did you go to the 18+ section? Hell yeah.
There was shit in there I didn't even know it
me
existed
and
in
Jukes
real
went
life.
to that section, and let's just say we picked out
You
our
tried some stuff
favourite
out. Oh.
items.
Did
there.
you get the pig mask?
You said that very
Uh,
fruitily.
Well, let's just say we didn't buy anything there, but
Try before you
thought
buy.
try before you buy. Yeah, there's a little section in it that goes, try this item if you want to purchase
Instead of a
this.
changing room, they just have a tryout section.
Yeah, no curtains to try it on.
Soundproof.
Everyone has to try it on in the same room.
It's actually no, it's just glass walls in there. Just
Oh no!
It's
Got the
mirrors.
Pope-mobile. It's the Pope-mobile stuck in there.
There's just a really buff bloke in a dog gimp mask who's butt naked. Who's
He's
willing
seen
to help
footage.
you.
But
Yeah,
naked,
he's seen
banging on
footage.
the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given
It's
her
m-
an
it
extra
has to be the most anointed room ever. Anyways, right. Enough desk.
Yo,
deaf
I
I think
guys
I'll
Ethan
get
should
references.
become a professional singer.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
should. I'll get on to my next one. You know, my next one might not be in a lot of people's favourites, but I would say the Planet of the Apes trilogy.
I was going to say Planet of the Apes trilogy. I've not seen the third
I've
one.
seen one recently. It's about Robbie Williams. It's pretty good.
Oh, yo, that deserves.
like
Have
the
you
Robbie
laughed
Wi-
at him?
I'll be real. The Robbie Williams one's better than.
Sorry?
all three of them.
Whoa.
That you know what?
That's
That's
a
probably
crazy
that's the
statement.
secret
I've
fourth.
not.
to that
I've seen the
trilogy.
first
Yeah.
two. and The first two are great.
I
I like the one where he goes, I
Rise,
don't want to
Dawn,
rock,
and War.
We've
DJ.
made that joke.
I know, I was just adding on to
don't
it.
thanks.
wanna rock, DJ. Yeah,
The thing is the reason why A Better Man is better than that trilogy,
It's because
right?
it's got Bear
Go
in its
on.
name.
When the fuck in all of that did Caesar
Become a
Sing-
salad. Oh.
rock DJ?
Oh, brother, this guy's stinking.
Thanks.
Oh,
Thank you.
brother, this guy stinks.
Oh,
Right,
right.
Not in
go on, yeah,
SpongeBob,
go on,
leave me
go on,
alone.
go on. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're not in SpongeBob.
That's where that
Yeah.
reference is from.
I thought we were. No, what's it called? Erg SpongeBob, give me your money. Right, man.
What a great
Shake
Caesar
my-
impression that was.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, what about Caesar's?
What the sick, man?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, we got an order.
What the shake my SpongeBob?
Gary.
Guys, SpongeBob trilogy.
Oh, mate.
To be fair, the SpongeBob movies are pretty good.
Okay, Eugene, I'm gonna steal the Krabby Patty formula.
Get out.
I'll stop now.
Leave.
What were you going to
The
say
door's
about
right there.
Caesar?
Yo, that is a movie trilogy. There are 3 SpongeBob movies.
They're actually.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They are.
There's
yeah.
the SpongeBob movie,
Why
Sponge
isn't
Out
that
of
on the
Water.
list?
Anyway, yeah, go on.
Can we
Yeah,
put
what
that
about Caesar?
What about Caesar? Salad.
So Caesar, what a great guy. What a
No,
great
he
ape.
Really-
did,
they
one, he
taste
didn't
nice.
sing Rock DJ, and 2, he didn't have a fight scene with himself, with knights and shit, and
That
he
is
stabbed
true.
a younger
Okay,
version
true.
of himself.
There's
and
like a
shit.
million monkeys fighting. That was
Yeah.
pretty badass.
I fucked with that hard. I related heavy. Anyways,
Who'd win in a fight? A million
the way you
monkeys
kill all the
or a million
monkeys.
lions?
yeah.
You take him
Caesar
to
versus
Bristol.
Robbie Williams. Who
You
will
take him
win?
to Bristol Zoo. Oh, it's a bloodbath.
Oh,
Because who'd win in a
Mate, it
fight?
would be. Billy.
Guys,
You don't want to see me in the Lima section.
Billy's
There's
trying
one.
to talk.
Guys, who'd win in a fight? A billion monkeys or 100 Pokemon?
A Billy monkey.
Billy and a monkey or
Billy
100
in
Pokemon.
Caesar.
A billion.
Rise of the Planet of the Billies.
A billion monkeys or 100 Pokemon?
Billy Monkeys.
Depends what Pokemon.
Yeah, it depends what Pokemon. Come on.
You can choose the 100 Pokemon.
Billy
But they have to be
does it have to
all
be, can it be the
individual.
same?
No, they can't be the same.
Because that would be insane.
100 Groudons versus a million
Monkeys.
Million monkeys.
billion monkeys.
A million Robbie
Billy
Williams.
Monkeys. Billy Monkeys every time. How
He wants a rock DJ.
billion monkeys? That's a lot of fucking monkeys, right?
Yeah.
Everyone goes like, it's got to be all the Pokemon because they got powers. Well, fuck powers, man. The
No,
shit
because I reckon like
Fireball.
one of the flying Pokemon could just get up there, blast them all. Arceus, he's fucking god, isn't he?
Oh
like
shit!
Pitbull.
Yeah,
Arceus
you're
doesn't
right,
matter,
yeah.
mate. If
Are
you
we
see,
doing the da 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 da
No.
have you ever seen Penguins of Madagascar too?
Yo, that's,
You know the monkey
that's a
play.
trilogy right there. That's a Madagascar trilogy.
I think the
Yeah,
Pokemon.
they're very
There-
good.
there's a trilogy. That's
you
good.
know, Penguin. No, not Penguins of Madagascar. Second Madagascar.
I
film.
saw that movie the other week.
Yeah.
It's got a good song in that.
You know how.
I've
Been traveling forever, and now that I found a home, it feels like I'm in heaven.
No, what's it called? They
was
have
good,
a
James.
plane made out of monkeys in it, right? If monkeys can do
Monkey
that,
Man.
they can beat all the Pokemon.
I don't think you
They'd
need
be
to
a
be
better
basing
man
your.
than the Pokemon. Sorry, I really
and my monkey.
monkey
doesn't
wear any
pants.
I don't think you
Yeah.
need to be basing your scientific research off of Penguins of Madagascar too.
No, it's just Madagascar too.
Why not?
Oh, that changes it all then.
Why can't I do that?
Because it's a fucking cartoon. For
About-
You're a fucking
you
cartoon.
could have said Pokemon's also a cartoon, but you know, or animated, but you know, hey ho. Just call me a cartoon when I'm real. You know, that works.
Nothing's real, Billy.
All right then. What's the next one?
Okay, yeah. So the next one. The Dollars trilogy.
Oh, Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Woohoo!
Woohoo. Harrison would probably put this higher, but I'm gonna stick it at
It's
that.
all right.
I think for me, I would say The Good, the Bad, and Ugly is the favorite one out of that trilogy.
Yeah,
That's
That's
like
good.
That's
it's
like
just the more iconic
great.
one.
It's a good movie, isn't it?
Fistful. I don't know. Not. That's probably my lowest one
didn't
on that
like
one,
it.
and then a few dollars more.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty
I've
alright.
only seen
I think that's alright.
I've only seen Good, Bad, and Ugly.
but I don't.
And that's
I
fine
don't
because
think
that's
this
probably
is
the
a-
best one anyway.
I don't think this is a top 10 trilogy because one of the movies is good and the rest aren't that good.
I know. That's why I put it like a bit higher.
That's why I
up,
don't think it can be a
but-
good trilogy.
True.
It's a good movie,
It's a good. It's
Is that a
good, that's
checkmate?
good movie.
Is that checkmate?
That might be
but
a
it's not a good trilogy.
that might be a maybe not worthy.
So
for a
do you know what you
top
should put
10, you know?
here instead?
Madagascar.
No.
trilogy.
I was going to
Yeah.
say Madagascar.
Yeah.
it's-
Okay, never mind.
Billy,
yeah.
what were you going to say?
Well, I
Yeah.
got a little bit of spoilers to what's not on his list earlier.
Oh
What's that
yeah,
on the
I'm
list?
so sorry, guys. But
I
What
think
were you
this.
gonna say?
I think the Star Wars trilogy should be on this list instead.
Which one?
I
The
will
original
I
Star
will
Wars.
say
You've not
none
got the
of the
original-
s-
He doesn't
None
have
of the
any of
Star
the
Wars
Star Wars
trilogy.
Mate, that's
is
number
on
one.
my-
No, that's not number one. Fucking hell.
Right, it's top three then.
Yeah, top three.
So sorry, guys, to offend.
How is the Star Wars trilogy
The
not
original
on there? The
Star Wars.
original.
I
the original.
have nothing against the Star
They're
Wars movies.
three
I'll
really
say
good
that.
movies.
I'll say that.
That's why it's a good
But
trilogy.
Putting it as like my favorite
Yeah,
trilogies,
it's definitely not my favorite trilogy.
maybe not. But I would say that it's pretty solid.
It's
Like-
you
top
know?
10.
It's something.
It's
top
like
10.
if someone has it on their list, you respect it.
Yeah, I'll respect it. Like I think I would say probably the prequel trilogy would probably be my favorite. If I'm being
Okay,
honest.
interesting.
That's completely valid.
Yeah, a lot of people say originals.
It's-
Like,
I'm
you would say
originals.
I
I'm
would say the
originals.
originals are
You would say
better, but I
originals.
prefer Revenge of the Sith to all of the originals.
Does anyone say sequels?
No,
Where's the crickets?
because this fucking prick likes
Do
the
the crickets.
sequels.
Does anyone say? Yeah. No one says sequels. No.
Oh.
Oh. Well.
Yo.
Oh well.
Actually, we've
Oh
got.
well.
Anyway,
No one says sequels.
but
Yeah.
anyway, I think the original trilogy, quality-wise, is really,
Good timing.
really, really good.
That's how
And-
I'm floating.
Okay, sick. Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
Thanks-
you
thanks for
continue.
listening.
No, continue. I
Okay,
was listening.
the original trilogy, quality-wise, they're all three amazing movies. At least 4.5 out of 5 for every
Nostalgic
single
at
one.
least, you know.
And
They're
maybe
like-
5 stars for episode 4 if you really 5. 'Cause that's one you like. Anyway, people like episode 5. Episode 4 is my favorite. Hey ho, the original trilogy should be in the top 10 list for
Yeah.
You
trilogies.
think?
Yeah,
Okay.
just 'cause
I'm
it's-
gonna.
it's that
I'm
good
gonna switch it
throughout.
out.
I
I'll
respect
switch it
that.
out. You know,
Respect
I'll
that.
respect everyone else's opinions to create
Okay.
this list. I'll
Thank
put it in.
you.
What's your
There we go.
opinions? This is off topic
Yeah,
a little
go
bit.
on.
What's your opinions on quadrilogies, but you discount the fourth one? Because I'm
Ooh.
thinking of a very specific
Ooh.
trilogy. You can probably imagine which one I'm thinking of.
I'm
Kung Fu Panda-
thinking.
Oh.
I'm thinking. Obviously, you would probably maybe say like Toy
Toy
Story.
Story. What's our opinion about class and Toy Story as a trilogy and discounting that fourth one?
Toy Story 1 wasn't good
Actually, you
enough.
know what? I should have added that to my top 10 list because I would count Toy Story as a trilogy because the fourth one, it's just its own thing. You can count it as like the Andy trilogy.
Toy Story 1 wasn't good enough to be the best trilogy. Because 2 and 3 are fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
One's
But
still
one-
good.
I would say
felt
3 is my
The
favorite.
quality,
Three's the
the
best one,
quality of 1 felt so much worse than 2 and 3 after watching those again.
It's a good
First
start.
time
That's
I
a-
ever used
it's a good
Pixar,
start,
you
guys.
That's
know.
a sign
It's
of
a-
a good
it's the s-
trilogy, though.
yeah.
When it gets better, like it's still a good
Okay, but
movie.
2
Then
and
it gets
3
better. Then it gets
2 and
even
3
better.
Up here. 1 is kind of down here.
But where's your count off for bad? Like it's still above.
Bad. Okay, yeah, it's good.
There you go.
But it's like just above like.
But
good.
the whole arc that all the characters take over those three
Okay,
movies
you know what? Yeah.
I
warrants it
would
being
say
a top 10
Character
trilogy.
development wise, yes, I agree.
like 2 and 3, I like remember like the back of my hand. But number 1, I've probably actually seen the least.
Same.
Because it's
Story
kind
1.
of boring.
Well,
It's not
remember it.
too much happens in it.
How is it boring? They ride on the back of a cart and then they use a fucking firework.
That's an
to launch
iconic
into the
scene.
back
An
into a
iconic scene,
van.
right?
We're
now.
not
And
flying,
another
we're
thing-
falling with
The-
style.
Remember that kid with the skull shot? I forget his
He's
name.
in Toy Story 3, Sid.
Sid.
He makes a cameo in Toy Story 3.
Don't say I look like him because I just.
You
mean
don't
it's
look
okay,
like
good.
Sid. You're fine.
No.
All right, he does. No.
What?
Only Jeff
I
does,
dress
only
like
Jeff.
him, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We need
Oh
to
my
get
god,
you the
you've got
skull
the Sid
shirt.
cosplay.
We need to get you the skull shirt. Yeah, but like I like the
Skull
like,
tree.
the eldritch horror scene, the cosmic horror scene in the first Toy Story film where they go into the room and he's made all these abominations
Oh,
out
yeah.
of all the toys and
Mm.
stuff.
Oh,
And I was
that's
like,
cool.
yeah,
That's
I
iconic. See,
fuck with that.
see, there are many like iconic moments in that one.
Yeah.
But I think the ones that I've seen the most, probably the one that I've seen the most, is Toy Story 3.
As a kid, I would watch Toy Story 2. At one point, I watched it daily.
Yeah, we watched 2 the other
Mm.
week.
We did, yeah, me and
It
Billy
is
watched
it
it
is
the
a
other
really
week.
banging one as well. Yeah.
I think 3 is the best, but 2 is really iconic as well.
I think all of them are just really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
fine, I'll allow it, but I just don't like 1 that much. Is all I'll say.
That's valid. I respect
Fair
that.
enough. Fair enough.
But if we're discounting 4, I put that as a top 10 trilogy.
Yeah,
Easy money.
I think technically you can't put it as a trilogy.
There
if
shouldn't
there's
even be a
fourth
top
one.
10 movie trilogy. We should just discuss random movie trilogies in this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
Um,
number 6, though? That being
uh,
said, we do have to
was,
get onto the list.
Oh, I got the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
I think that deserves. To
I
be a
love that
little high up,
trilogy.
you know, at least.
These guys are haters of it.
I
for some
think
reason.
people would probably go like.
Fred,
The
I'm
Dark
gonna-
Knight
I'm gonna let you
Rises
go
they don't
first.
like, but
I'm gonna
go
let you
on,
go first.
So talk about why. Why
Don't
you
like it.
Why?
Why?
This is massive hot take, and everyone
go on.
hates me for this, right?
I'm just curious.
I don't like. What's it called? I don't like the Dark Knight. I think
Out of
it's
the-
extremely overrated.
What, the
film.
second one? You don't like the second one?
I don't like the
The
second. one.
best one.
I
It's
think
the whole
so
trilogy.
It's like
overrated.
one of the best
Dark
movies
Knight
ever
was-
made.
The
I
best
think-
one's the third one. Because
no,
Tom
fuck that.
Hardy is fucking.
that's the worst one.
That's the
It's the
worst
best
one.
one, dude. It's got so many iconic lines in it.
Yeah,
I
but it's
quite
just
all the.
The
I used to quote
timings
all
of
the
that
time.
movie is so badly done. It's
I
so
don't even.
boring in so
I
many
straight up
parts.
don't like the third one.
Yeah.
I straight up don't
I
think
I
it's
don't
a
like the first one. I don't like
enjoyable
the
movie.
second one,
one
and the third
pacing
one I
is
like because
terrible.
it's funny. Because you got the guy in it who goes,
That's not. It's not
The
meant
Dark-
to be
Dark Knight
funny.
Oh,
Rises
yeah,
is the
what's
last
your
one I've
plan?
seen as well. It's pretty good.
"We're hijacking this plane."
It's not
Like
meant to
that.
be
I'm like,
funny.
hell yeah.
That
Yeah, that guy's
That
sick.
kind of takes the immersion.
I just
out
think
of
the whole
fucking-
whole trilogy's good. Like,
Yeah.
I just think it's
I agree.
I
consistently
don't
good.
like it.
Why do you hate the second one?
It's just boring.
It's got like the best villain in fucking superhero
Why so
movies
serious?
ever.
Well, I think we've got a very low standard of what we think a best supervillain is.
What's the best supervillain?
Like, there's a lot of ones that I can think
Yeah,
of
it's like
that
one.
could be better. Like Michael Korvac is an interesting one that hasn't been explored
The
yet.
movies.
No, in the movies,
in
there's
the
already
movie,
been
yeah.
adapted.
That have already been
Can't
adapted.
say
In DC or Marvel movies, like superhero movies.
Okay.
Yeah, loads really.
I like Paul Dano as the Riddler. That's
Fair.
one
I'm
thing.
not gonna like that.
Wait,
Um,
which did Riddler? Which
The
Riddler?
Riddler?
Which Riddler's this?
Rams,
Is that the one in the
To be fair, I
Batman?
do love the
yeah,
Batman.
yeah,
Oh,
the
that
Batman.
was-
That's
that was
fantastic.
such.
He was very
It was
good.
fine, but nowhere near as good as Heath Ledger's Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker is amazing.
I will admit, like,
It's
I
Probably
like,
the best fucking supervillain ever, in my opinion.
Why Why so serious? No, what's it called? Fucking. I can think of like other supervillains as well that I feel like have done
Also,
a
was
pretty good
Two-Face
job.
in the Dark
Yeah,
Knight?
Two-Face was in the Dark Knight.
Two-Face
Fucking
was good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I
Um,
think
I need to rewatch that movie.
for
man.
me, that first one is a good origin story. I mean, I watch it and I usually forget about it a little bit later. But it's good when
Probably
you're
it's-
watching
it's
it.
a
Probably the
good
one
start
I've
to it.
yeah, probably one I've watched the least.
It's good. It's a good
I
start
think
to it.
it's a really good
Dark
foundation.
Knight is really good,
Yeah.
and I straight up don't like the Dark Knight Rises. I
I
don't.
don't like at all.
Like,
No.
I
it's-
think somewhat it's good.
It's
There's
good.
like
but-
trilogies where it's like what Billy was talking about, where it's like Toy Story 1, it's still good, but you know, it's not as good as the other ones. I straight up
I-
don't think Dark Knight Rises is good.
Ooh.
I mean, it's hard. It can be hard with like consistency. For
I just think
trilogies
I,
sometimes.
I kind of agree with you,
Doc
James,
Ock.
because the
Huh?
Doc Ock. He's pretty good.
no.
I fuck with it.
Okay.
Doc Ock's pretty
I've
good,
got-
but he's
I've
not
got-
Heath
He's
Ledger
he's
Joker
not
level.
fucking Heath Ledger Joker.
Well, I
mate.
do fuck with Doc Ock though.
Doc Ock is
Doc
cool
Ock.
though.
Doc Ock's good.
Doc Ock's really cool actually.
I like Jamie Foxx's Electro because it's just fucking like.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking funny.
I can't believe you're comparing this to fucking.
Like,
the
I
I
like-
can't believe you.
I love how you said I've got a million
Yeah, and you
super
just
villains
thought
that are
of the
better than
worst
Heath Ledger
one.
Joker, and your gut instinct with Jamie Foxx Electro.
I just think
Well,
of
the
the
thing
Jack
is-
economy.
The thing is that it's everyone overhypes that film loads,
No.
right? I sat down and I watched that film, and people say this film is perfectly rated, right? I'm a massive
I was
I'm
gonna say
Chris,
Nicky.
I'm a massive like Christopher Nolan hater. I don't really
Yeah,
like a lot
I've
of his films.
noticed.
I like Dunkirk. That's one
That's
of his
probably
films.
arguably
I
the worst
really,
one, but hey, yeah.
really good. No, it's good. But like I think there are definitely some really good things in The Dark Knight that make it good, and it definitely has like a bit of an early 2000s feel to it that more like late 2000s feel to it that works quite well. But I feel like the thing is it just kind of feels like, I don't know, there's just sort of like a little tinge to it that makes it feel a little bit like a Mission Impossible film.
That's
You
a
know?
good thing. I love Mission
that's
Impossible.
the Chris Nolan
Really?
spin on it.
I don't really.
I don't complain
Like,
about that.
it kind of feels like if Batman was a Mission Impossible.
I love
film.
Mission Impossible, and I
that's
love
kinda like-
Batman.
I
though.
don't-
But that's like putting you just
really
that's just
see
putting
that.
your own spin on it. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
that's
Chris
fine.
Nolan is just
Like,
putting his own spin.
I'm-
But like
I
not
think-
everyone has. To
I
have
think
his
with The
own
Dark
spin.
Knight Rises, if it's one of
Yeah.
your favorite superhero movies, or you consider it one of the best superhero movies of all time, that's very valid. But admittedly, I don't think it's top 5 movies
I
of
mean,
all time.
If people are gonna
Well,
say,
you
know, the
I'm
IMDb
talking about-
IMDb 9.0 is
Yeah,
absurd.
I
It's
wouldn't
absurd.
say The Dark Knight's like top 5 movies, but I would
Fred.
say at
I'd
least
say it's
it's
top
like
10
I would
movies.
say I would say maybe at least top 5 trilogies
Yeah.
for the Dark Knight trilogies. I
What-
think,
Fred, what's your favorite
but not
Bat?
movies.
What's your favorite Batman movie?
He's gonna say the Batman.
yeah.
I would say the Batman.
Batman
I'm not
is
gonna
good.
lie. I would
Well,
say the Batman.
well,
I'd say Batman 89.
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
well,
Nice one.
Well,
I can respect
nice,
that.
okay,
to be
yeah.
fair.
you say that the Chris Nolan movies are like Mission Impossible, but what makes the Batman non-Mission Impossible?
It's
where
more of a
it's-
detective.
It's a neo noir.
yeah, but it
not
also
really
has
a
that action
superhero.
of the Mission Impossible, especially at the end.
Not really. No, it's
It's
done
quite,
very
yeah,
I
different.
think it's
no.
quite different.
I
I
don't-
think
don't agree with
89 's
you
the
on that
best
we'll
one
go-
because it is just a comic book, like literally
Yeah.
the imagery, the dialogue, the plot.
I
It
can
is a
respect that.
comic
it's
book.
accurate to how it
put
should
on
be, you know?
screen.
It's accurate to how
You
it should
could
be, and
make
it's
a
good.
comic book
Yeah.
using just the script and just the screenshots of that,
Mhm.
and it just be it is a comic book put to live action, and that is why it's my favorite.
I can really respect that.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
I think
can,
it's
yeah.
better than the Batman. in
I
my
think
opinion.
that what's it called? What's the name? I think that the Batman that was done by Ben Affleck in the like wasteland scenes
Wait.
during Justice
Oh,
What, the
during
end
that
credit scene
was-
of
League. That
fucking
was fucking good.
the Zack Snyder Justice League, the 10 minutes at the
It
end of Zack
was
Snyder's
very
Justice League.
good.
what like the
It
yeah
was
like
Forgettable
very,
movie,
very
I'd
the
say.
good.
2-minute end credit scene.
It was good.
2
I
minutes, yeah.
thought that was just like a really fucking good. Like the rest of the film was just
I
It was
could
Bro,
don't
it's
mind the
forgettable.
Snyder
That.
cut.
I'm sorry, but that's
think
like
the
that's
Snyder
they
such a
cut
forgettable
remade the
movie.
whole film, right? And the thing is I'm not proud to admit this. I rewatched that film 4 times. It's a 4-hour film. So
I've seen
I
that.
spent
I watched that.
16 hours
I couldn't.
rewatching that film, right, just to work out whether or not I liked it.
I quite like.
And
it.
then I
I
just sort
quite
of,
liked it.
I kind of got to the end of it and went, it's a film.
I think that's what the.
It's a film.
I think they should have just used that instead of the original Justice League because the original Justice League sucks.
It was
Oh,
made
the
by
original
Joss
one's
Whedon.
horrible.
The reason why the original Justice League sucks is because Zack Snyder had to leave the project because his daughter killed herself. He got fired. No, it's because his daughter killed herself.
That's what they say, but he got fired.
No, that's because his daughter killed himself.
No,
Herself.
he got actually fired.
Would someone fact check it because it's going to go on forever.
Yeah.
He did leave that, but mutually it was a fire.
What? Really?
Someone can Google it if they really care.
The main
That's-
reason was like she got fired.
I thought it was
Right,
family
okay.
tragedy.
Well, that's what they
I
said,
God, I'll
but
fucking
he-
Google it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
Google.
go on for
But
fucking
whilst
ever.
you Google that, what is your next
Okay,
top 5?
now
That's
the
what they
the
say,
top
but-
4 now of this is solid, and I would not change this.
Go on.
Right, the next 4, like, okay, so number 4 I would put as the Godfather trilogy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, okay,
yeah.
now everyone complains about the Godfather 3, but I do not think it's that bad. If people have seen it or people decided to skip it, don't skip it, watch it, because it's actually
agreed.
a decent movie.
It's for me. I've always said this:
It-
is
it
Godfather
is.
3 is a good movie. It just has to live up to the first 2, which just so happen to be
It's-
2 of the best
yeah.
films ever made.
It's
You
hard to live up.
cannot live up
Yeah.
to those
It,
2.
it is hard to live up, but I don't think it's a
Yeah,
bad
That's
it's
why,
movie.
still better
that's
than-
why it's not a perfect trilogy. It's a really good trilogy, but it's not a perfect
I
trilogy.
find it great. Like I find it. I
Godfather
wouldn't
3.
say it's not consistently good across the 3, but I think it deserves to
It's
be
an
in my
epilogue.
top 4 at
Godfather
least, you know?
3 is an
You
epilogue,
could say it is. You could say it is.
and it that
yeah, but The
works.
Godfather 2, absolutely amazing. I've watched that many times now, and
I need
I
to
love it
rewatch
every
it.
single
I've only
time.
seen it the first one time.
And the first Godfather.
I
is just-
mentioned it in my podcast actually.
it's just a very cool movie.
I
They're
mean,
just very cool movies. That's why I think it deserves to be in a.
That's very
Sorry to
fair.
interrupt. All
Yeah,
it
my top
says
4.
on this, I mean, it's just a quick Google search, but it's not probably the most reliable thing.
go
All it just says is the death of his daughter, and he had no energy as a result of that because of grief.
Yeah.
There's not anything to say firing, but I'll look later on.
Hmm.
Yeah. What's it called? One thing I was do we count TV series?
No,
No,
it's
it's just
doing
movie
movies for now.
trilogies.
Okay.
Could be another episode. to be
Yeah,
fair.
I was gonna
There's a
say.
lot you
Stranger
can
Wait, what
Things,
is it?
'cause, like,
But that's
It means
4
3
of them.
seasons, not.
Or are we doing a
first 3
toy? Are we doing a
seasons.
Toy Story 3 with that one and
Yeah.
cut it off at 3?
Yeah.
That's just that's seasons rather than.
Yeah, I
Th-
don't.
those
That
3
don't.
seasons
I
were
don't
very
think-
That's
good,
just
so-
top 10 series with consistent 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Top 10 series with 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
do a sequel with top 10 ones
Twin
with 4
Peaks.
seasons.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks. Oh, you could
Oh, that's a going one. That's
you
number
put that as
one.
number
that's the
1
one.
spot, I would
Yeah,
say. You would, I think.
yeah.
But yeah, Godfather
Yeah.
3 is a good movie, but people shit on it just because it's not one of the
It's
top
just-
10
yeah,
films
it's
of
kind
all
It's hard to
time.
live
dull.
up.
It's just kind of dull. I know.
I think
it's
the plot of
good.
it's really good, especially
well-
like the last like 40 minutes of the movie. I
Well,
find quite intense.
I
yeah,
nearly,
yeah, it's
I
good.
had to like force myself to keep watching it in comparison to the first 2.
A lot of people just like kind of give up after the second, because I know it's hard to live up to such an amazing movie, The Godfather 2, but like, you know, I still think
I had a mate
out
in secondary school who was like a big film nerd, and his favourite films of all time were the first and the second, and he said he's never going to watch the third one because he doesn't want to ruin that perfect image. And I was saying to him, it's not that bad.
Also, out of the 3, which is your favorite?
the second,
Second one,
second,
yeah.
absolutely.
The second one's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I've
love that movie
rewatched
so
that
much.
every now and then.
I haven't
you know,
seen the
it's-
second one. I've watched the first one, and I was kind of like,
Second one's good.
yeah, it's there.
I mean, to be fair, if you don't like the first one, then you're not really gonna like the second.
Second one's just a heavier version of the first one.
yeah, but I think just all around better.
Yeah.
All round better.
It just
you know,
improves
it's-
upon everything in the first one, I think.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so
That's
good.
good.
Because the first one's
Definitely.
amazing, so the second one
Yeah.
being better than amazing is
Yeah,
just
the trilogy might not be consistently, you know, amazing, but I do think it
I-
deserves to be
I-
in my
I think-
top 4 at least.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Four
the
trilogies.
first 2 definitely carry it to get that hype. Anyway, like even if the third one was shit, which is not,
It's
it
not,
would
yeah.
still be a top 10 trilogy.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah,
Okay.
nice. Number
Nice.
3
Good
then.
pick. Good pick.
Number 3 is, well, The Lord of the Rings.
That is my
yeah,
favourite
yeah,
trilogy.
to be expected.
That is my
Yeah.
favorite
I don't
trilogy,
think-
trilogy, so I'll allow that.
Oh,
That's
actually,
very good.
you know
I'm not
what?
gonna-
pretty
I-
sure I was missing one off.
I don't even know if I can comment.
Oh,
'cause that's-
I missed one off accidentally. My number 5 spot was actually Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy.
Oh!
Sorry, wait. Can I? Let's just talk about that one
Goated.
for a second before we get on to
Yeah,
Lord
yeah,
of
yeah.
the Rings.
We'll talk about Sam Raimi for a bit.
I fucking love Spider-Man, and I fucking
love
love the Sam
Spider-Man.
Raimi Spider-Man
too.
movie.
Me
I
too.
love- I
Grew up
love
with them.
Spider-Man, but I do not love the trilogy. I
Do
can't
you
lie.
not? I think that's consistently good. Even number 3.
Mm.
Everyone
3 is
shits on
underrated.
Everyone shits on 3. I've seen 3
I
the
hate that
most.
movie.
Same.
I love it so much, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's overloaded with villains on that one." I don't give
I
a
just
shit.
think
3's
That-
fun.
It might be
so
overloaded with villains for number
unbelievably
3.
goofy for no reason.
I
It's a comic book
it's a
film,
comic
really.
book movie.
Yeah,
and
but they can still be fucking serious.
But not
Yeah,
they're not
it's-
trying to be serious though.
Okay,
it's
I,
fine.
but
The
I
first
just really like
the
'em.
first two were serious. Why is the third one?
No,
so
they
goofy?
weren't.
I like the Dark
Goofy.
Knight. I like every
Well,
superhero.
No, it
Causing
doesn't.
arguments
No,
in
no,
the
no,
table.
no, no, no. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
They can decide what they want to be. They shouldn't swap up.
The first two
mid-trilogy.
weren't serious.
They were serious.
No,
In comparison to the
It's
third
very
one.
mixed. They're
Thank
very
you,
mixed.
Vilgot. The first two are not very serious. The first two are just serious, and then the third one they just fucking mess around and make a stupid movie. I don't even like.
And
the
that's
first
why I
two.
love it.
Yeah,
That's why I love
honestly.
The
Spider-Man
second
3.
one's good. I'll give you that. The second one's very
Oh
good.
yeah, having Doc Ock in
But
it, you
the
know.
first
Yeah.
one, the first one's alright, and the third one is just fucking. I don't even know.
It's
I-
always
I
when they
just-
get to the third one, they cock it up.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
things.
Every time.
Yeah, I would say that's my
Mm.
favorite.
Yeah,
one,
fair
like,
enough.
That's why it's hard to find a perfect trilogy because they're very hard to nail a third
I
one.
just personally
You
don't.
can't find a perfect trilogy.
There's
It's quite difficult.
Alien, right?
Ain't in a trilogy.
It's not a trilogy.
I know it's not a
Christ.
trilogy.
Oh,
if
they,
we
like,
look
they
at
cocked up Alien
Alien-
3.
Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3.
Okay.
Cocked up on the third one.
Yeah, you
cocked up on the third one.
David
But
Fincher,
Alien
bro,
and
why?
Aliens is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And
I love that
Alien is
film.
one of the all-time classics.
And Aliens is just, great as well, sort
Mhm.
of thing. Terminator on and Terminator 2.
Two of the best
Judgment
films
Day.
of all time.
Amazing. Then
Bloody
three.
Fucking Terminator 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never that's what my friend in secondary school did with Godfather 3. I'm doing with Terminator 3. I will never watch Terminator 3
That's fair.
because Terminator 1 and 2 are two of my favorite films of all time.
Yeah, 3's terrible, so don't watch it, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's just nah.
My dad
nah.
says it's underrated.
Salvation.
Wrong.
That's 4, right?
But then Toy Story
think so,
trilogy. I mean, it's not a trilogy, but the third one's the best one. So
I-
sometimes it can swap
it's
up.
quite hard to find consistency in
Yeah.
trilogies, but
Mm.
it's just about like,
Yeah,
I don't
Cars
know.
fucks up on 3.
oh shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I
Cars
actually
3
kind
wasn't
of-
that bad, but yeah,
I kind of forgot about that.
it
What
was
about
bad.
the Carmack King trilogy? That's pretty good.
I thought there was only two
Oh
of
my
them.
god, that's
That you
iconic.
know of.
When's the third one dropping?
When's the third? Yeah.
Soon.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
Caramac 2
This
is the
gonna be your
best W
shout-out
Pop.
to-
Yeah, that's my shout
Watch
out.
Caramac King
Yeah.
on W
Caramac
Palm's
King.
YouTube channel because
Yeah.
low key that second one actually kind of goes hard,
Yeah.
like
There's-
unnecessarily.
There's gonna be another one coming, and I feel like it's gonna be a lot more higher budget than the first two.
This is going to be a really unpopular opinion, but the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy kind of messes up a little on the third one.
Oh,
I know it's your favorite one, but I think it
it's
was
my
good.
favorite one
I
too.
think it was good.
How
I just don't
can
think
you
it was
say
good as
that?
1 and 2.
It's my favorite one too.
The music
say
alone
three's
is why.
better
it's
than
When
good.
you talk about balancing
the
the
first one's the best.
when you're talking
Yeah,
about
first one's
balancing
best.
the seriousness and the goofiness of a comic book movie, Guardians of the Galaxy
It's the
3
most serious out of a
excel.
goofy trilogy.
Yeah, but it still has that
It's-
goofiness to
I,
it.
I agree with Phil.
I
I
don't-
know that you don't like the soundtrack, but just because you don't like
No,
the
that's-
soundtrack does not discredit the entire film.
How the
Yo,
fuck
the
can you not
soundtrack
like
is
the Dog
fire.
Days Are Over?
That's a good song. Yeah, but in comparison to
No
the
In the
Sleep Till-
meantime,
Sleep Till
Space
Brooklyn,
Hulk-
you can
Beastie Boys.
In the meantime, Beastie Boys.
Beastie
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah, you can keep saying this and interrupt everything I'm saying. You know,
Yeah,
that's
c-
fine.
Oh yeah, guys, we all have our own opinions here. We all have our own
Alright, we're not
opinions, yeah.
bench
Just
Clear, let
because
him
there's
speak.
like 4 of you disagreeing with me, you can let me speak.
The only
yeah.
justifiable.
Yeah, shut up for one
Wait,
fucking
let Billy speak,
minute,
let Billy
man.
speak.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
that's
not
it.
saying that's the only reason. I'm just saying the quality of the music in the third one isn't as good as the first and second one, because in the first and second one, every single song is a banger. In the third one, there's a couple of songs that they probably shouldn't have used, like for example, "Creep." It's all right. It's a fucking shit song in my opinion, but hey ho.
What the fuck?
But then
Yeah, go on.
Radiohead has amazing songs, and I don't know why they chose "Creep." Anyway,
True.
also the story, yes, it was fine. It was good. It was a story. It just wasn't that interesting. The first 2 movies were quite nice and funny and chill, but that movie was quite serious. I don't mind the seriousness of it. It was fine. It was very heavily serious, and it didn't feel like a Guardians movie, in my opinion. Yes.
I wouldn't say there was anything
I'll
too
say fair
serious.
enough.
Well, no, they were very heavily going towards the Rocket's backstory,
Yeah.
That was very
and that was
sad
insanely serious and sad.
yeah.
Oh, boo-hoo, the funny man's got a sad backstory. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, but that took away.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but we just wanted to know.
That
you
took
know,
away
and it's
from
good to
the
know.
quality of the trilogy, because the whole trilogy is very comedy related, and
Not
I
really,
didn't.
no. everyone's
Yondu
got a really-
dying.
Yondu
Yeah,
dying.
okay, but
Peter's,
that's not the main
Peter's
focus of
mum
the
had
movie.
a fucking tumour put in her head.
That
The
by
was
her
first-
the start.
dad.
That was the start of the movie, and
The
then
first
they barely
clip-
touched upon that afterwards. The whole of the third movie was really serious, is what I'm saying.
I think that
The whole third movie was very serious.
I think that's a
Whereas
good
the
thing,
first, hang on, You can say not really, but this is exactly what I'm saying.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
The first two are really comedy related. Yes, they have serious aspects within them,
Yes.
but the third movie is mainly serious, is what I'm saying.
I think that's a good thing though, because it's like it's growing with its audience, and it realizes for the ending, it kind of has to have more gravitas to it. Because this is the last Guardians movie, so they realize, oh shit, okay, we're gonna. People love these characters. People have gone through a lot with these characters. We can't just end them having a laugh. We have to like really show some respect and deep dive into these characters, so that we get one last proper hurrah with them. And I think they do a good job.
Yeah,
with that.
that's fair enough. But
That's my opinion.
I personally would myself. I respect that. That's fair. I would have personally preferred a funny ending because like in the end of the first one where they're fucking having a dance battle with Ronan. I think something like that at the end of Guardians 3 would have made it a bit more special to me and made it feel like a Guardians movie.
Yeah.
Because I think that the third one was a good movie, really good movie. It just didn't feel like a Guardians movie to me.
Okay,
Well-
I understand. That's fair enough.
Well, at the end of Guardians 1, they have a dance battle and then they grab the Infinity Stone and then they have a very serious moment.
Yeah.
There's that scene where he unwraps his mum's cassette and he just starts like silently crying.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then there's like a scene in the second one, Yandu dies.
Yandu.
After
Who's Yandu?
Yondu dies,
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
fair enough.
Yandu.
Right,
It's-
yeah.
there's-
Yeah.
there's
after he
no A in it.
watches Kurt Russell die.
After watching Kurt Russell die, then they bury Yandu
Thank
in
you.
space. Thank you. And then, so that's a pretty serious moment as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tears
Rocket
shed.
cried.
And then the final one, they have another serious moment where they save everyone, but it's also made quite funny because Will Poulter's character goes out and does like the fucking touch of God.
Did you say
thing.
Will Poulton?
Will Poulter?
Oh, okay.
That's his.
Yeah,
Paul
yeah.
and,
That's, he's
Will Poulter, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually related to him, by the way. Can you tell?
Just gotta get a camera
that's
really
Sid.
close to your face as well.
That's Sid from Toy Story.
He's cosplayed as him before.
Yeah.
He has, yeah.
He's cosplayed as him.
He has,
But
yeah. Looks like him.
yeah, no, it's just I really fuck with Guardians. That's a solid shout. Whoever said
I consider
Yeah.
Guardians a top 10.
it is
Yeah.
a really fucking.
My
good
one
series.
nitpick with the Guardians trilogy, and this is a nitpick for sure, is that the first two are very self-contained. Like, you don't need to be an MCU fan to be able to sit down and watch Guardians 1 and 2. You do to watch Guardians 3.
What was 3? What was
Gamora. All the stuff about Gamora.
true.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah, 'cause
one
it's really
nitpick.
linked to the rest of the MCU.
That wasn't James Gunn's fault.
Yeah, that's why it's a nitpick and it's not James Gunn's
Didn't
fault.
James Gunn want to make Guardians 3 before Infinity War and all that? Yeah, he did.
It's the one nitpick I have about that Guardians trilogy is by the third one, it loses its self-contained nature and it
Oh, 'cause he
becomes an
said he
Avengers
was
tie-in.
loving.
Mhm.
But what's your top 3?
So number 3 obviously
is
is the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Mm.
Top
I-
What?
I-
I can't say anything that hasn't
I
already
heard
been
I
said.
heard a
Mm. I do like Lord of the Rings.
but
I thought
you
you were gonna
don't think it would be top?
No,
No, I
completely
just I
agree.
thought that was
No,
I thought
fucking
that was a
Lord,
grudge.
because I was
No,
gonna
no,
get-
no, no,
I was
no,
gonna
I
start
love
going
There's
Lord of
with
the
nothing I
Rings.
can say to make Guardians,
I think-
not Guardians, Lord of the Rings, that hasn't already been
It's
said.
just 3 sort of
Yeah.
epics, you know.
There's 3 great movies that
three
tie in very,
epics of,
very well
like,
together, tell a
perfect
good
movies, in
story.
my opinion.
Great stories. Actually, you know what? That would actually be consistently good.
That's
yeah.
a perfect.
They were
picture
all
of it.
made back to back though, so it was almost made as like one.
Yeah,
12-hour
it's-
movie.
yeah, it's like
if you
one-
think of it as one movie.
It's
so-
one
like
12-hour
one
movie.
big journey,
Yeah,
multiple different battles.
yeah,
you know?
one movie in
Let's just
3
say.
parts. Is sort
Yeah,
of
in
how it
3
is.
parts. They just
It's
split
one
it.
12-hour movie. I've
Yeah,
always
I
considered
like
split
that.
into
I
3
think it's
parts.
just
Because
like
that
a
means they're all this like same themed, and I like.
Mhm.
that.
And it's a good, concise beginning, middle, and end. But it's also it's not like a part 1, 2 where you can kind of say, oh, it's one movie. No, they are 3 separate.
It's not like
movies.
The Hobbit where the second one is shit. And that
Yeah.
pisses me off. I don't know why they made a book into 3. Anyway, ignore me.
Yeah,
That's another
that's
rant for another day.
that's valid criticism, Loki. The
Yeah.
second one is pretty
The
shit.
first 2 are good. The first and third one are good though.
Yeah,
I
like
definitely
them.
need
I
to
agree with that.
rewatch the Hobbit movie.
The Hobbit's
Same.
underrated, I think.
Bard the Bowman.
Yeah.
Please.
Bard the Bowman.
Bard the Bowman. And fucking Legolas, who's a twat for some reason.
He's in it for like 2 minutes.
He's in it for 2 minutes as well. He's just a twat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's number 2?
Shall I move on to number 2?
Unless we have anything else to say
about
anything
Lord
to
of
say
the
about
Rings.
Lord of the Rings?
Fucking love it.
I love it. It was one of the first films I ever watched,
Mhm.
and
Bloody yeah, what a way to start.
yeah, I know exactly. And
2
what's it
years old
called?
watching Lord of
No, I was genuinely. Nah, like when I was 5, I couldn't speak properly, but I knew how to make all of the like the prosthetics that they used for like the Hobbit feet, with like all of the hair that went on it and the ears and shit, and like how they did all of that sort of stuff. So I was a big fan of all of that sort, because I used to watch all the behind the scenes after watching.
That was me with my Doctor Who DVDs. I watched all the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Swear,
yeah.
who plays Gandalf again? What's his
Ian
name?
McKellen.
I swear he's like alone most of the time when they're recording. I think that's really funny.
In The Hobbit they were.
Oh,
In The Hobbit it
in
was.
The Hobbit, okay, never mind.
Not in The Lord of the Rings, but in The Hobbit it was.
Yeah, I
all
remember
on
he
green
got
screen.
very frustrated.
Yeah.
About
There's
it.
that scene where
He said
it's
he was
like
going
that behind the
insane.
scenes video of him just breaking down in like a green room because he just cannot act in front of these like tennis balls.
I got to perform in front of this green screen. What is this, silly? And all
It's
that
like
sort of
that,
shit. Yeah.
How old's he now?
Old.
I think 90s, surely.
80s.
Oh, 80s.
I think 80s. He's still old. Wait, do you know?
Yeah, 7.
7. He's 7.
It's the best number.
Okay. yeah,
Seven's the best number.
It's
That's
the
a
best
reference to another podcast.
Oh, whoa.
Tune in to the last one we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real. But yeah, I mean, I do like that.
Marketing.
Oh yeah, 25.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the
Uh,
next one?
So, number 2, some people might, well,
Did you say Men in Black?
Men in Black? No, I didn't.
No way.
That
Men in
is a
Black
trilogy.
Is
There
a
we
perfect
are.
trilogy.
It's a decent.
Yeah,
Is
no-
it a trilogy?
Actually,
Yeah.
hold on.
There's
before-
four.
There's
go
four
on,
of them
yeah,
now,
yeah,
though.
go on, yeah, go
The
on.
Will Smith
Yeah.
trilogy.
I will say, Men in Black, 1, 2, and 3 are actually really goated.
I need to rewatch
I-
them.
I'm not a massive fan of
they're
3.
So good.
I can't remember them that well.
I'm not a massive
I
fan of
think
3,
so,
but I like 1 and 2.
soundtrack
One
in
of
it.
those
I've only seen the
devices
first
and
one.
like, to me. No, what's
Dude,
the
you
device
gotta watch
called?
the first, second, and
What's the
third.
device called that
It's
makes you forget?
the
what,
neuralizer?
the
That's what
little-
happened with me in that movie because I can't remember a thing
Oh.
about that fucking movie.
Ding.
Yeah, but it's got-
at the same time.
Forget everything you know. Oh.
You like men.
No, it's so good. David Cross is in it as well.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in it.
He's going to be in Bristol next month, so I'm going to go
Yeah.
say hi and call him Ian Hawke.
Don't do that. But I fucking I fuck with the Men in Black trilogy very hard. I remember I watched it at my mate Dylan's house for the first time when I was like really little, and the way how he pitched it to me as a young lad is that they have chairs that are like toilets, and they sink into them down pipes that take them to their headquarters, and they fight aliens from outer space.
It's a good way of putting it.
And I
Harry
was
Potter.
like, yeah, I want to fucking watch this. And he was kind of right. So I was like, yeah. So, but they fucked up Man in Black International, which is just.
I didn't mind
Yeah.
it.
I didn't
That's
watch
such
it.
a
It felt like a cash
stupid
grab,
movie.
but it was like it was still kind of good.
I didn't even watch it.
It could have
Fair
been
enough.
done so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
better.
yeah, but I
It's so
still,
bad.
it was
Way
still
better.
fun to watch. I think.
Yeah.
What's Ethan? What's your number 2?
All
then?
right, many people would probably disagree with this, or maybe probably just hate on them. But I would say the Evil Dead trilogy.
Oh,
Right
interesting.
now, okay, without a doubt, put it at a number 2 spot. All right, so the Evil Dead. Right, it's a goofy goober movie.
It
you know,
really is.
very very low budget compared to maybe like 2 and 3 still low budget in that, but that one is
That's
the
basically a
most,
glorified home
he
movie.
made that when it was like 18 and that, and that's incredibly low budget. It's such a goofy movie that I love it so much. for a good sort of start to your sort of career, that is like pretty good. Then number 2, it's almost considered as like
Evil Dead
I would
6.
say like a remake and a sequel, Evil Dead 2.
I like how
Um,
they make the start of Evil Dead 2, where it's just him going through the forest. Like
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. He spins.
Yeah,
he spins. Yeah.
Like that.
See, I would say Evil Dead 2 is probably my favorite out of that.
I like
Um,
Army of Darkness.
That's
Yeah, I
Army
Classic.
Darkness is amazing.
Classic.
This is my boomstick. I fucking
It-
love that, bro.
It's
goated.
just I think just like consistently like goofy, good horror
We
movie.
played the game. The game's very fun.
I haven't actually
haven't,
played the
no.
game.
So
No.
There's a game that came out a while ago. Not a while ago. There's like a couple of years ago, and it's fucking wicked. And you can drive
got
around
to play
cars.
that.
You played it? Is it good? Did you like it? Oh, I thought it was fun as fuck. Never mind. It's just fun to mess around with your friends. And anyway, sorry.
Yeah, well,
continue.
Ash Williams, good. I dressed up
Yeah.
as him for Halloween.
did, yeah.
I did. I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I
can't remember.
yeah, it was a pretty cool costume, cheap one, but yeah, I just love those movies. Simple as that. They're just silly sort of horror movies, and I think they're just like really cool, especially in like the second one when he he gets his hand chopped off
And he becomes a
He
chainsaw.
becomes a
And he goes
chainsaw.
groovy.
He chops off the shotgun. Uses it, and also I like the TV show as well.
I need to Ash versus
Ash
Evil
versus
Dead.
the Evil Dead is fire.
I
yeah.
need to
I
watch
need to
it.
It's
watch
actually
that.
pretty good, but yeah, if if you guys like the trilogy, watch that like, after. You know, it's
Yeah.
Is it a
pretty good.
it's a sequel, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a sequel to the trilogy. It's like 2 seasons long. Got cancelled, but
It gets cancelled on a cliffhanger, doesn't it?
yeah, on a cliff.
That's
James
why I
can't
haven't-
watch it.
That's why I haven't watched it yet, because
Mm.
I cannot watch a show that ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I've watched
Utopia.
so many shows that like
Yeah,
have
don't
got
watch
cancelled.
Wayne. I
Utopia.
recommend you that, and it ends, and they're not doing another.
Don't remind
Don't
me-
watch Wait.
They're making
Yeah.
a third season.
What's
You
Wait?
you
Oh,
told me,
it's-
but
never mind. I
like
thought I recommended
it's
it
still-
to you. Never mind.
I
It's a
know.
TV show.
I still
Don't
feel
worry.
like they're not going to like.
Big Brother's always watching, mate, and they work in the shadows. You know
L-
that.
Let me
That's the
Google
whole
that.
point of the show.
They better
Wayne.
do it.
One.
But yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, I don't really have anything else to say about that trilogy. It's just
really good.
fantastic.
Yeah. there you
I
go.
I rewatch like the second one every now and then. And it's like every like Halloween time.